So today I am going to be reviewing some candles for you. I said to you a few days ago that I was going to be doing a little bit more of a haul, but I really wanted to review these because I had pretty high hopes for them. So, the company is called Olivia's Candles. This is what her card looks like. I'm just covering up her number and stuff because I don't know if she particularly wants that all over the internet. And I found her on eBay. I will put her eBay link down below, but she does also have a website which is oliviascandles.co.uk. And I've been looking everywhere for a bread scented candle, and I know it sounds a bit mental, but I love the smell of fresh bread and baking bread, and I know that Bath & Body Works in America do a French baguette candle, and I did look into getting one, and it was going to cost me about £30 just to get this candle sort of sent from America, and it's not worth it. So I typed it into into eBay, and a few came up, and this lady, Olivia, came up, and I was looking at her products, and I couldn't believe the selection that she had for the price. They're so cheap. It's amazing. So I ordered 3 candles from her. 2 were $2.99 each, and 1 was $4.99. And she does so many different scents. She does all your traditional scents like strawberry, that sort of thing. She does things like fresh linen, very reminiscent of Yankee candles, but she does extra ones that Yankee don't do, or if they do them, I don't know where they are. So the 3 that I got are Bubblegum, Chocolate Fudge and Fresh Bread. So excited. I'll show you this one first. Now when I opened them this morning, I was actually, I don't know what I was expecting in my head. I expected them to be bigger than what they are. But they do say that they've got a particular amount of burn time. Like I think the smaller ones are supposed to have 30-hour burn time and the bigger one is up to 45. But I don't know why, I just expected them to be much bigger, but I'm happy with them regardless because they were still really cheap. But when I sort of pulled out the first one, which was the bubblegum one, I don't know why, but I was expecting it to be pink, and it's this sort of grey colour. I was a bit like, oh. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what colour it is because you're going to be burning it. So, and they've all got these little stickers on the front, just to tell you what it is. And like they're in these little glass jars which are cute, and then this is what the inside looks like, and it smells amazing. Now my scent is a little bit iffy at the moment because yet again I'm ill, but I can still smell this. So if I can smell this now, I can't wait to see what it's going to smell like when I'm like back to full health. But it does smell like bubblegum. It smells like proper traditional bubblegum. It doesn't smell like Hubba Bubba because that has different flavours. It smells like just normal bubblegum. And it smells amazing. So I'm very excited about this one. This was the one that was $4.99. I'm just having a little feel of the candle. The candle feels quite waxy but a little bit oily, and I have found that oily candles tend to burn better. My party light candles have got like a slightly oily feel to them. Now it'll be interesting because I only got these today, obviously I haven't started burning them yet, but it'll be interesting to see how they burn, because what I have found is with Yankee you have to be quite careful with, you have to burn them properly. Party light are much easier to burn and it burns the whole candle, whereas sometimes when you buy cheaper candles they don't burn properly. Like I bought one from B&M a while ago, and it doesn't, I had that lit for about 3.5 hours and it doesn't fill the whole top here. It kind of leaves an edge, so it ends up burning down rather than burning the whole candle, and then you end up with a lot of wasted product. And my first Yankee jar did that, but that was partially my fault because I didn't burn it right in the first place. So it'll be interesting to see how these burn and if the whole product gets used or if you end up with a dip, but obviously that's something that I'll be able to review at a later date. But yeah, the bubblegum one is amazing, and they have warnings underneath, which I thought was a really nice little professional touch. I mean, candles are pretty self-explanatory anyway, but it's still nice that she's put the warning on the bottom, because a lot of homemade candles don't have things like that, so I was pretty impressed with that. Then this is the fresh bread one, and the colour for this one is pretty good. So it just smells like bread. It smells like bread. It smells like if you've just bought, say, a French stick and you've ripped it open and you smell inside, that's what it smells like. And there is hints of something else, but I'm not too sure what yet. But I can definitely tell that it's bread, and it just smells amazing. So I'm super, super happy that I've finally got a bread candle. So I'm hoping that it burns really well and that it smells like, you see, this is another thing, they smell lovely in here. I don't know what they're going to smell like when they burn. So again, that's something else that I can let you know, if you can actually smell them when they burn. And then the last one is chocolate fudge, and this one, oh my god. Now I've got a chocolate Yankee tart that I think was an ex-USA one, and it's called Whoopie Pie. And basically Whoopie Pie in America, it's like a chocolate cake with cream in the middle, and it smells divine. But it cost me, I think it cost me about £2 just for this one little tart, so I'm a bit sceptical to use it all. But this, oh my god, it smells like chocolate, but it also smells like fudge. It's amazing. I don't know where she gets her scents from, I don't know how she does it, but it is amazing, and it smells so good. It just smells like chocolate fudge. So, very, very excited to burn these. These two were the ones that were $2.99 each. But she does so many different scents. She does floral scents, bakery scents, clean scents, just anything you can kind of think of, she pretty much does. She's got fruit scents. So yeah, I'm going to see how I get on with these ones, and if I get on well with them, I can see me being a long time customer, because I love my Yankee candles and I love my party light candles, but they are quite expensive, and the way that I go through candles, it'll be nice to be able to get ones that smell as good as Yankee and burn as good as Yankee, but for a fraction of the cost. I mean, you could perhaps call this a small Yankee jar. Well, a small Yankee jar can set you back £6 maybe, if you're lucky. I mean, I've seen them for £8. So for £3 for this, but in so many different scents that you can't find with Yankee, or if you do, they're pretty rare, so they cost more, it's pretty amazing. So it'll be interesting to see how I get on with these candles. I am really excited to start burning them, and to see what the smell payoff is like. And I want to also see, like a lot of candles, it's just scented on the top, and on the outside they're like dipped in it, because this was all explained to me at one of my party light parties. A lot of candles dip, like candle makers rather, they make their basic candle and then they dip it in the scent, and that's what you can smell. But when you burn it, obviously you can't smell it, whereas Yankee and Party Light, the scent is infused, the whole candle is made of that, and that is why they cost more money, because they're better quality. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, because these are homemade, I would assume that the scent goes all the way through, because I've made candles before. From my personal experience, you just make it all in a big saucepan or pot or something, and then you pour it into your moulds, or in her case, jars. So I would assume that what she'll do, these are made to order, and that's what it says on her eBay site. She doesn't make them and store them because it can lose its freshness and its scent, so she tends to make to order. So what I would assume is that she'll get her wax, get her scent, mix it in a pot, and then pour it into this, which would mean that the scent is all the way through. I can't honestly see how she would be able to dip this, because for one, it's in a jar. You're not going to be able to make your candle, dip it, and then put it in a jar. So I honestly believe that these will be scented all the way through. It'll be interesting to find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this review after I've done the rest of my tests, so it'll all be in this one video. So if you want to find out how I get on with these candles and how they burn and how they smell and all those other questions, then part 2 of the video that has been a long time coming. I wanted to give the candles like a proper road test and kind of see what I thought of them, what their staying power was, that sort of thing. So that's why it's been a little while, and obviously in the last video I had long hair, so it's kind of like, it's definitely been a while. So I've still got all the 3 candles here, and I have burnt them all, and I've got mixed opinions about them, but overall it is a good opinion. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the bubblegum one. Now, I don't know what's happened. I've kind of looked at it today, and can you see it's kind of all, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the oils coming out or what. And it's also kind of on the top, look, can you see it running? And I don't know what it is. It still smells good, but I don't really want to touch it because I don't know what it is. But I think it is literally just like the oils perhaps coming out. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm still going to burn it. As you can see, it's hardly gone down at all. I burnt this candle probably for about 4 hours, because that's kind of the maximum time you should burn a candle for anyway, in one go. The burning isn't too bad. I mean, as you can see, there is a bit of a ridge on this side and not on this side, so it hasn't burnt completely evenly, but I'm hoping that when I burn it next time, that ridge will kind of disappear. But we'll see anyway. The scent was good. It didn't fill the whole room, but you could sort of, if you went out the room and came back in, you could smell it. So it was good, but it didn't have the kind of scent that drifts as much as some of the other candles that I've used before, and as much as one of the others that I've used here. But I do really like it. I still don't really understand why I ordered bubblegum in the big one. I think it was, I ordered it by mistake, because I wouldn't have ordered bubblegum in this size. I would have ordered perhaps the chocolate fudge in this size, but that's just my error. That's something that I can improve on in the future. So I do like bubblegum, but I wouldn't necessarily buy it again. But that's nothing against the candle, that's just personally me. The next one is the fresh bread one. Again, still smells good. The yeah, it still smells good. I didn't burn this one for too long, as you can see, but I have found that you can burn these candles for a while and they don't tend to go down too much. They do burn really well. This one's burnt a lot better, I think, because the top is a lot smaller. But I do think that they burn well, because they don't tend to disappear too quickly. You kind of burn them and they turn into liquid, and then it kind of just resets itself, which I know a lot of candles do, but I found with Yankee they tend to go down quite quickly, and they're a lot more money than these. I mean, for instance, I'll just show you this one. This is the chocolate fudge one. This is my favourite. Oh, I love this one so much. And I burnt this one for about 4 hours, and as you can see, it has gone down compared, I don't know if you can tell, compared to this. This one is like right up to the ridge, whereas this one is kind of down to here now. So it has gone down, but it hasn't gone down by much considering how long I burned it for. But I'll come to that one in a second. This one, I can see a lot of air inside. I don't know if you, yeah, you can see, look, like the air bubbles. And I can't remember if it was like this when I got it. But again, that doesn't really bother me, because it doesn't really affect the candle, if I'm honest. This one, the scent doesn't smell the same when it's burning as what it does in here. It's a bit strange. Like, bubblegum smells the same. But this one, I don't know. It doesn't smell, now that I've burnt it once, it doesn't smell like fresh bread anymore. It does smell like bread. It's got like some sort of hint behind it, and I don't know what it is, but it is lovely and I do still like it. And I think I would buy this one again, just because I love the idea of a fresh bread candle. This scent did kind of go a little bit further than the bubblegum, but I wouldn't say it filled the room. But this is probably one that I would like to keep in my kitchen while I'm baking or something, just because it'll be a really nice kind of thing to have around. And then this one I will definitely be repurchasing. Now I just want to show you, look, can you see the ridge? Can you kind of see up here, and then the difference? This is the part that all turned to liquid when I burnt it, and that is why there is a slight colour difference compared to all the rest of it. But it's burnt very, very well, as you can see. It's going down lovely, and I haven't got any ridge, I haven't got any unevenness, and I'm very happy with it. This is by far my favourite, and it smells divine. I mean, I asked Mark the other night what he wanted me to burn, and he said, what have you got? So I gave him this one to smell, and he was like, yeah, burn that one. Oh, God.
I love this candle so much. It smells so good. And again, the trouble is if you burn a candle and you stay in the room with it, you will get used to the scent, so you won't be able to smell it. You kind of have to keep going in and out to be able to smell it. But this one, I could smell all the way to my kitchen, which if you've seen my house tour, you'll know that I've got a very long living room, and my kitchen, you have to go through either the conservatory or the hall to get to my kitchen. So it's travelled kind of through 3 rooms. So that to me is a really good scent power, if you want. But I absolutely love this one, and I will be burning this again in a larger size. Buying this again in a larger size. I do like the size of these ones though. These, I think, I'm going to take one of these on holiday with me because they're quite small. She does do travel size. I've looked on her website this morning and she does do a travel size one, which I think is £3.49, and that's got a 15-hour burn time. But because this one is quite small, like compared to this one's not massive, but I am going to be taking this one on holiday.
And these candles too.
They are something that I would buy again because I do really like them.
I made the puzzle piece of it.
I love the quality of them. I love the feel of them. So yeah, it's something that I would use again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her eBay details down below. I will also put her website details down below so that you can go and check her out for yourself. I think she's really reasonable and
it smells nice, Mummy.
Yeah. Oh, it smells delicious. Does it smell like chocolate?
No, it's toasty bread.
Toasty? No, that one's toasty bread.
No, it's toast.
This one's chocolate.
This one's chocolate.
That one's bubblegum.
They're sweet.
So yeah, I really do like these candles, and I would recommend trying them, buying from her again. She's got so many different scents. I mean, these are all like food scents, but she does floral. I know she does baby powder, which I love baby powder, so I'll be trying one of them from her. She does sort of spicy scents, all different things, and they're just so affordable. And again, I love the fact that they're in these sort of jars. I love jar candles anyway, so it's quite entertaining for me. I'm sorry about the noise. Emmy's playing next to me. So yeah, I hope that this review has been helpful to you, and I hope that if you do decide to get some candles from Olivia, then please let me know what you think of them. I think they're amazing, the ones that I've tried, and I'm really looking forward to trying some more from her. So that's it for my review, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.